you know, 40,000, 50,000. And, you know, what's good about the way that the influencing industry has changed over the last couple of years is that it's no longer focused on, you know, the guys and gals with 1 million followers. There are people with 40,000 followers who are generating six-figure salaries just off of collaborations alone. So the 10x potential is I mean, it's higher than a normal career in terms of influencing.
I see some owners that kind of complain nowadays. They're like, oh, why would kids want to get restaurant jobs when they just want to be YouTubers and make millions of dollars?
Hey,
Which is true because, like, absolutely, there's just so much opportunity out there. And I think that's why when it comes to hiring in restaurants, we need to give people
hmm
purpose and
Oh,
growth and
absolutely.
things to learn, right?
I mean, you think about my parents, two teachers who at 23 and 21 had me and bought a home. That's not possible anymore for two teachers to buy a home, not without, you know, a significant gift portion. The economy is not the same. The dollar is not the same. And everything has gotten more expensive. So, of course, younger generations are going to gravitate towards things that have higher 10x potential. Um, and I think that also puts a responsibility on the restaurant industry to try and pay a livable wage. Right? We know the margins are super thin, but that's another component, which I will say that money is not a way to band aid a, a poor performing business or a poor culture, but it to me at least sets a base level of saying, hey, I appreciate your sacrifice. You should be able to afford childcare, health care, and have a manageable work life balance. And so that's something I'm trying to implement, and certainly with my leadership. How do you manage paying and at least having a pay structure that reflects, you know, your employees' ability to try and have a livable wage? How do you feel about that?
For sure. I think we just have to be very empathetic with the realities of today, right? And understand how much things cost and just really strive to make sure your people are taken care of. Um, Especially like, some of the people that work for me, like, yes, some people are working like 30 hours a week, right? Like they're not really full time. So we have to take those people into consideration. Like, I think empathy is just the most important thing and asking the questions of like, making sure they're taken care of. And having a pay structure is probably one of the most fundamental things